Welcome to the CAB Builder video tutorial series. Update 1.29 introduces the ability to cut half-blind dovetails directly on the CNC table. Cutting half-blind dovetails on the CNC table requires purchasing a special dovetail pin cutting tool from manufacturers like Vortex Tooling or Vexer Custom Woodworking Tools, paired with a cutout tool bit to cut the pins. This video will demonstrate how to assign the connections and generate DrawerBox G-codes. Begin the setup by going to the Tools library. You will see 4 preloaded dovetails, 2 Vortex and 2 Vexer. Each set has 1 for rounded dovetails and 1 for straight edges, depending on the blade insert that you use. These tools are used to cut the half-blind dovetail pins. Ensure that you have a cutout end mill tool bit of 1/4 inch diameter or less in order to cut the corresponding dovetails. Assign these tools in your DrawerBox cutting tool set. Create the dovetail joint by going to the Construction Connection menu. Create a new half-blind dovetail connection by copying the template and assigning its parameters. The first 2 settings are about assigning the pin and tail cutting tools. This will fill in some of the read-only parameters below. Assign the desired tail length too. You can also set extra tool offsets so that the dovetail tool will brush its inner radius to a minimum extent. Use the joint tolerances to introduce some space clearances between the matching parts. The final setting to assign is the tail spacing, where you may either choose a fixed spacing or a range. Choosing a range is usually recommended so that the joint can adjust better to variable part dimensions. Once you have the half-blind dovetail connection, go to the desired construction method and assign it to the appropriate joints. In this example, we will use it for the DrawerBox sides to DrawerBox front and back joints, though you could use this for other connections if desired. Make sure you also have the DrawerBox material assignment completed with the correct material properties. In this case, we will use a 5/8 single-sided birch plywood for the box sides, back, and front, and 1/4 inch single-sided birch for the DrawerBox bottom. Let's cut a DrawerBox with our method by dragging a cabinet into the bill of materials and assigning the design options we need to cut drawer parts: DrawerBox construction, DrawerBox material assignment, and guides assignment. We can now jump to the cut list to begin optimization, making sure we have the correct machine and tool sets selected. Assign the feeds and speeds for this material and click Optimize. You will now have the machine codes for your CNC to execute the drawer boxes. You may also check the toolpaths animation to confirm the correct tools are used. With CAB Builder's new option of using the half-blind dovetail to generate the appropriate CNC codes, you may now cut this joint for drawer boxes and other cabinet parts directly on the CNC table. To view additional video tutorials, please visit www.cabbuildersoftware.com/training.